If you have a magazine called Men's Health, clearly they're talking to men, right?
Yeah.
Well, they've given out a piece of advice that if you're a female and you saw this piece of advice, I don't know that you'll agree with it.
Oh.
In fact, Sky, I'm worried that you're going to get a little upset.
Oh, crap.
Yes. We will see now what little piece of advice Men's Health magazine is giving us dudes.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with a dough.
The show's after show starts now.
So I'm guessing they have some sort of write-in column thing?
Yeah.
Looking for advice?
Like guys looking for advice, whether it's weird
Workout.
shit. Yeah, workout, but also weird shit you find on your junk that you don't know what it is. Men's Health has gotten crazy.
You should probably go to the doctor for that.
Yeah, I'm not going to write
Men's
into
Health.
a magazine if I
And
got
then
a
how
gross...
long does it take to reply?
Yeah.
This thing turned into a fucking coconut on my dick.
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous about that.
I got a quado poking out of my fucking
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, you get that thing looked at? Yeah, I sent them a letter. Hopefully in a month or two I'll find out what's
Yeah,
up.
hopefully.
Not even an email. You let
A letter.
I sent him a letter.
That's awesome.
And then it's what is it, September? So in the November issue, I'll find out what's wrong with my dick.
If you're
That's-
lucky.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But then there's other life advice.
Oh.
Yes, of
things,
course.
maybe they're looking for relationship advice,
Work advice.
work advice,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Well, the latest piece of advice is a little controversial.
Whew.
When Men's Health, a guy writes in, he's got a question about his marriage and what they told him to do. I don't think you guys will like.
Yeah, this is different.
Okay.
Okay, so we all know most relationships, despite what people are bullshit saying on Facebook,
Oh my God.
are struggling a little bit. Like this whole stay-at-home
I feel like
COVID.
somebody might be projecting.
Yeah.
a
Oh
little
my
Just
bit
a little
God.
bit.
here.
Even
their
though those
feelings.
fucking scumbags on Facebook act like they have perfect fucking marriages.
Yeah.
So if I post a picture of me and Deborah and we're hugging or my arms around her, that's what? I can't do that.
What the fuck are you covering up?
I mean, I'm not. I just,
Yeah.
what if we just took a nice picture?
Yeah,
together?
I think that's beautiful, Eddie. I posted a picture of my fiance Robert and I having a really great day on the boat the other day.
See, nobody
Yeah.
believes
Wow.
that. I mean,
Yeah.
I
Well,
immediately
Look
saw that.
over
That was
here.
a terrible
You're adding-
example.
Yeah.
You're just adding disguise.
We had a nice day
I
together.
saw that picture and I went, yeah, right.
We had a nice
I go,
day
perfect
together.
day, perfect couple.
Yeah.
Aw.
Right after that picture was taken. You didn't smile, you fucking idiot.
You tried to push him in.
Yeah.
So you guys get exactly what I'm saying now.
I guess.
Now you get it,
Oh my God.
okay? So yeah, I mean, pretty much we all know from talking to our friends and whatever, it's kind of been rough.
People are at each other's throats because
Yes.
we're around each other a lot. We can't go out and do things, and that not just with each other, but with our friends. If you go out
Yeah.
and do something with your friends, you're at least getting a break. Listen, not everybody's meant to be with each other 24/7. I mean, I don't care if you're the most in love person on the planet, you're gonna get annoyed with anybody.
Yeah.
If you're with each other that long.
Yeah.
It's natural. It's normal. It's okay.
And not getting to vent to other people about it makes it so much worse. Because I think normally when you vent to somebody else, it's like they tell you, oh, yeah, I'm dealing with that shit too. And it makes you feel like, okay, everybody's going through this. But when you don't get to go out to those happy hours and vent or whatever, yeah, you're like, fuck this.
Oh.
We hate each other. Why are we married?
Again, I feel like somebody is.
Hey.
just
Why do
getting
you eat
stuff
so
out.
many desserts?
Oh my God.
Like, these are the
Sorry, that's
things
very specific,
people
Sky.
are saying.
Very specific,
okay?
Sky.
Anyway.
Okay.
So this one couple clearly having a little COVID pandemic at each other throat situation.
Yeah.
And this guy writing into Men's Health says, they've been in a great relationship up until now. This was the first massive speed bump they've kind of
Big
really
hurdle.
felt. Yeah. Well, this guy is still traveling for work. I guess not as much as before, but still, he's still traveling. Hope by car, but I don't know, whatever, not my problem. And so he goes on a work trip right after they've had one of these at your throat COVID type of fights. And he tells Men's Health for the first time ever in his relationship, he actually met a woman on this business trip and had a one-night stand with someone
Oh.
he doesn't know in a different state. and he feels really guilty about it.
Okay, yeah, I would hope so.
So he loves his wife, wants to stay with his wife, and so he writes the relationship expert at Men's Health and asks, do you think it is best for our relationship if I tell my wife or if I do not tell my wife?
Oh, well, that's the easiest answer ever. Obviously, you don't tell your wife.
Oh, you don't.
No.
But what about honesty is
God.
the best policy?
Yeah, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
The guilt wouldn't eat you up.
No.
Really?
Because I don't know. I know my fiance, and if that ever happened,
It's over.
yeah, she would never
Immediately.
talk to me again. The trust would never come back. I mean, I've dated a girl once where like I texted somebody else, and that was it. We just texted, and they found out, and they never trusted me again. And they every time I was on my phone, you just keep it to yourself and don't do it again. Whoa. Saying something is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Sorry, I think that's the stupidest thing ever.
Oh my gosh, I thought all therapists tell you honesty and a relationship and
I just
trust and
don't
solid
think it's a good idea.
foundation.
It's a risk, obviously, but you were the one that fucked up. You fucked up, so it's whether or not you can live with that information.
And honestly, though, Eddie, if I fucked up, yeah, you're right. I have to live with that guilt. That's something I have to deal with now because I fucked up. Why am I going to hurt her feelings?
Well, because if you can't, if you're like, dude, I can't, I gotta tell her, I can't live with it. Like I'm a piece of shit, and I gotta tell her. Hopefully, we can get through this. If we can, awesome. And I'll do everything I can to gain that trust back. But if not, it's my fuck up. So then it's up to her if she wants to bail. Like I get that.
Yeah, I just feel like why am I going to make somebody else feel awful that I did this? Like I have to live with this now, and this is my punishment for being a piece.
But doesn't
of
she
shit.
have the right to know?
Yeah, I mean,
mean,
I just feel like if she knows, then it's the relationship will never be the same. I don't know how you get over that. I wouldn't be able to if my fiance came to me and said, "Hey, I cheated on you 6 months ago."
There are definitely. I totally agree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
But there are couples that have survived
Yeah.
cheating, and they're like, you know what? It almost ruined us, but we started going to therapy, or we started to work out why that happened.
Kevin Hart, right, Sky?
Ew.
And maybe they survive.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean,
Justin Timberlake.
Oh,
there's no cheating there.
So, okay.
Oh yeah, there was
just
no
rubbing-
cheating.
he was just
there.
rubbing your leg.
He was just rubbing her leg.
Little
And
hand
having-
holding, no big
Yeah.
deal.
Having drinks
They were
with
staying at the same hotel, but
with
just rubbing the leg.
no ring on, but it's fine. Anyway,
You don't have a ring on right now.
Yeah, that is true.
That's a really good point.
am I having drinks rubbing some dude's thigh on
Feel
a
like-
balcony?
I don't- where are you going after
Feel
work?
like we've been there before.
Okay, really?
Feel like we've been there before.
Anyway,
Yeah.
the advice guy at Men's Health said, "Sir, I will give you 6 reasons why you should not
Oh my God.
say anything."
Wait, Thor, did you
Wow.
take a job at Men's Health
Yeah.
Magazine that we didn't know?
6 fucking reasons, not just one. You have 6
Oh,
reasons
man.
you should keep this.
Let's hear it out. What are the reasons?
Okay, according to Men's
Take a
Health,
breath, okay?
Yeah, Sky.
You're
No one
really
cheated
worked
on
She's
you.
out.
so.
I
really worked
didn't
out.
cheat. Eddie didn't cheat.
Yeah.
Dario didn't
The
cheat.
Boo didn't
The Boo
cheat.
didn't cheat.
Well, Dario.
Why are you staring
Oh,
at
she's
Dario,
good.
Sky?
anyway,
Got that look about him.
right? Thank you for
does.
saying
Totally.
that. Yeah.
Totally.
All right, here are the reasons this guy should not tell his wife.
Okay.
The fact that he feels like crap about what he does means there's hope for him. If he did not feel like crap, then yes, that would be a reason
You're
to
just a piece of
question your love, commitment,
Kind of what Thor said.
all that.
He's got to live with it. It's your fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
You got to handle it yourself.
Yeah, it's like your punishment, honestly. And I'm assuming it's probably a terrible thing to have to look at that person.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yep. All right. The Men's Health says since it's your first time, that plays a part in this.
Really?
You get a pass?
If
Everybody
you-
gets one fuck up?
Everybody gets
We
one
get a
time.
mulligan?
What the? This is awesome.
Wait, no.
No, don't
Eddie.
write. Don't. If you were a serial cheater, they say, yeah, you gotta tell them and let that person move on with their life. But if it's just one time and you swear you're never doing it again, okay.
How do you feel about that?
I hate that.
What do you mean?
I don't know why we're putting that out in the fucking world.
What do you mean?
That we all
this
get
is an
one.
advice column that a lot of guys are reading.
Oh,
I
yeah,
know
it's very
that
popular.
you get fucking one. Like what?
That doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
Yeah, it's just once.
It's like a different zip code or something.
Well, definitely. I mean, if this guy's, in St. Louis, then that doesn't
Yeah.
count in St. Louis.
It's like when you're in Vegas, It's Vegas.
Right. I
And-
actually have friends that have said that.
And I know I was joking when I said zip code, but the next point is you cheated with a random chick in another state. So the fact that she will resurface, ever run into your wife, come into your life again at any point is
man,
unlikely.
Listen, you say that, but
You never know, man.
bitches be crazy, dude.
Yeah, and social media is
Oh,
motherfucker.
it's easy to find people.
Oh, yeah, it is.
And so this chick, she was like, "Oh, I really like that guy. I'm gonna find out what's his deal." And then she finds out you're married, and then she goes to your wife and says, "You know what I did in St. Louis? You're done."
Damn.
So you best be careful, bro.
You best be careful.
Men's Health says if the guy, the cheater's behavior isn't awkward or weird and hasn't raised any red flags with her at all, she's not asking questions about anything, again, why are you going to bring it up?
Again, it's for your conscience,
Yeah.
period, and that's it.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing, So
Men's Health says guy was responsible. He used a rubber and got a COVID test after.
Oh.
There you go.
So
Wow.
What a guy.
responsible.
What a guy.
What a good
why
guy.
has he not received a medal yet?
Seriously.
Key to
He's
the
not.
city.
He's
Yeah.
not giving her herpes. He's
Yeah.
a good dude.
Amazing guy.
Good dude.
I mean, really? We're praising this guy?
Yeah, I would.
I mean, that seems a little far.
And then Men's Health says the last reason he should not tell his wife about his one-time cheating is that clearly this has made him think. It has made him remember how much he values and loves his wife. So he should focus on that and focus on making that relationship stronger.
So it was a good thing at the end of the day.
Wait.
Fuck you.
Now- That all being said,
Yeah.
you go, oh man, I feel like shit. I can't believe I did that, but not gonna tell her. Just gonna be
Yeah.
better, and we're gonna work out.
Yeah, yeah.
Hopefully things will be easier.
Yeah, of course.
But guess what? We still have the same issues. She's gonna piss me off again,
Yeah.
and then I gotta go on
Business trip.
another business trip.
Yep.
And one time, no big deal.
Yeah.
So then 2 times, what the fuck? Who cares, right? I mean, I'm not hurting anybody. Like, I'm fucking over this chick. She's ragging on me all day long. She's a nag.
Why are you-
voice,
why are you
tiny
saying you're
head.
She fucking
pointing
weird.
towards?
calls me a piece of shit all the time.
Why are you talking to me or
I'm
Sky? Because I
fucking-
feel like this is directed this way.
I am over this chick.
I mean,
Wait,
he's
so-
directly pointing at you with his hands.
I thought it was
He
you. I
keeps
wanted
going-
really,
he
I
keeps
really
going
wanted
like
it to be you.
So, I mean, do I want to get
Wait.
divorced? No. I mean, she cooks me dinner and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
But what if
so
you
that's
were
cool.
never technically married?
We're not. I mean,
Wait.
we've been together for like 10 years.
Oh,
Wait.
So, I
hypothetically.
mean, I don't really want to find another go
Yeah.
through dating and shit like that
It's
again.
a lot.
But
What?
I'll hook up on that shit.
Wow.
She barely wants to have sex with me, so
Man.
Yeah, I don't want to date. I'm an older guy.
Yeah.
I don't want to date.
Robert's
Figuring
old.
out apps. Ooh,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
a lot.
No.
She's young, nice titties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't
But-
get to
but
see
I
him
don't ever
that
get
much,
'em. I
so
don't
I
ever
might as
get
well
'em.
fuck this other chick.
Wow.
no thing, right?
Yeah. That
see
sounds
some milk wagons.
That sounds like a crazy scenario you guys just painted right there.
But I'm just saying, if you give a guy a pass on one,
Yeah, please.
Why not two?
then why not 2? You know what? 3.
Yeah.
What am I hurting for?
Here's a nice little cam girl I could hit up.
Oh God, now we're at
Saturday
camp
night.
girls.
See, there's
really
You
spiraling.
can do anything at
Yeah.
that point, right?
This is an irresponsible article.
You give a guy an inch.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
What are they gonna take?
Yeah.
Miles.
So Sky, this is
I don't like this.
you don't.
I am going to go around newsstands today burning down.
You're just gonna take
Oh,
all the
men's
meds
health.
out.
all Men's Health. Yeah.
If
Newsstands.
somebody,
Those exist.
yeah, if somebody came to you, a guy friend of yours, and said,
Yeah.
"I fucked up. I cheated one time. I feel horrible about it. Should I tell my significant other? What would you tell them?
I hate this.
I need your help here. What would we do?
Oh God.
What do you mean? This
That
is
means
an obvious
that
answer.
that means she would say not to say anything.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
right?
That's what that.
I
That's
thought
Yeah.
she was throwing a fit.
Yeah.
that's what
Excuse
this
me.
means.
We do not publish this shit and put it out there for
But
people
you
to
agree with
consume.
it. You
No.
agree with it.
No,
Got
no,
in
no,
her
no,
head.
no, no, la, 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 la.
What?
If my friend, let's say, let's pick a random name, Dario,
Wait.
comes to me
Yeah.
and
He's
confesses.
so swarmy.
Well, we always
yeah.
thought
Look at
it.
that slime ball.
We always
Very.
thought it.
He's like a henchman in Scarface.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
one of Pacino's like low level guys who
Yeah.
does coke all the time.
Yeah, yeah,
Finds him getting blown away.
yeah.
He gets blowjobs from the
What?
chicks who are trying to get the free coke.
Oh,
Yeah.
Stuff.
he's
If
that
you
guy.
want it, then you're gonna
I
have to
gotta
have
have
me.
it.
But he's got a girlfriend.
That's
He's got a
fucking
girlfriend.
crazy.
Piece of shit.
Business. Ew.
So he comes to you.
He comes to me.
And
He
he
comes to
says,
me. Yeah, I'm a piece of shit.
"Guy, one too many times.
Oh,
I
sorry.
got the blowy.
Oh, you got the blowy.
Yeah, what do I do? What do I do? Do I tell my girlfriend, my fake girlfriend,
Your fake girlfriend that no one believes
nobody's ever
exists.
seen?
Yeah,
I
lives in another country.
Lives in Mexico. I don't know.
she wanted the gram, so I said, "Suck it."
It does happen.
Wow. And now you're left with the guilt from that.
Yeah, I feel shitty.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
You're my friend. What did I do?
Okay, well, first of all, I think dealing coke is not healthy for you or
You
your
guys don't pay me.
relationships.
So,
Yeah.